Keep
Jumped
this
out at
area
you.
clean. Excellent. Welcome, fellow Toastmasters. I have the privilege of introducing Chuck Kalani today. Like many of us, Chuck joined Toastmasters to improve his communication, listening, and public speaking skills. And since becoming a member last summer, he's had the opportunity and privilege of working alongside many gifted communicators. And this has benefited him immensely, particularly with understanding the importance of preparation needed to overcome one's reluctance to speaking before a group. Now, Chuck will be delivering his fifth speech today, and the purpose of this fifth speech is to use body language. So we'll be focusing on his stance, his use of body movement, gestures, facial expressions, eye contact, and that will allow him to illustrate and enhance his verbal message. And introducing Chuck with his fifth speech, there is no traffic on the extra mile. Chuck Kalani.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
What I asked.
Good morning.
Morning.
I was motivated by something Diane Eisner did, and I did it to a T. I did not prepare a speech today at all. I swore in the Bible. What I'm going to do, and I'm cheating a little bit, is talk to you about the importance of going the extra mile in business. First, I'll tell you this. My business consists of three areas of specialties. One is the credit card business. You've heard me speak of that in the past. The other is telecom. And the last is energy savings. One goes dry, we have two others to work. It's good to protect yourself and cover your bases. That's our thoughts. The most important thing, though, is I looked at it as an ability to always have other pokers in the fire. And I like the fact that it paid residual income every month. That's nice. You don't have to sell something once and walk away from it. It's like Susie's business, Laura's business. It's repeat customers. I just happen to get a check in the mail every month. I like that. Nothing wrong with it. That's much different than the business I used to be in, which was selling mainframe application software, taking 6-month sales cycles, planes dozens of times to meet with a customer, and then may come up dry, their budget cratered. Nothing to show for it, 6 months down the drain. Why is it important to be in front of clients? Elizabeth, your boss is missing the boat. He may have been fired from a telephone company is what I figure. Because using email is not the way people conduct business. Like Viv said, you've got to be in front of them, they got to like you, they've got to trust you. That's the only way to accomplish things. And you've got to be empathetic of what they need come help time. For instance, this past week, I had the unhappy pleasure of sitting through 30 pages of credit card statements, which are basically in hieroglyphics, I'll have to tell you, and going through why $1,200 was not deposited into this man's account. You know, to him it was very important. To me it was burdensome, but you know, he never knew it. Because I am of the philosophy that you've got to do whatever it takes to make the client happy, each and every time out. That's how you generate new leads, referrals, and make a client happy. Well, I can tell you, after 3 hours, it finally came out. His point-of-sale service provider, that's the guys at the cash register who have a point-of-sale device, told him in order to get his money refunded to him, what he's got to do is just put a code in. Well, he put the wrong code in. This guy doesn't know what our codes are. So it's been 3 months. He's very unhappy. He wants to come over the table on me. Not that I had anything to do with it, but I got to accept the responsibility. That's where the buck stops, right? We got it all worked out. He's happy. Let's hope that he doesn't have any more problems like this, because it really set him a tizzy. One of the other things I like to do and focus on is, rather than give a client our help desk number, he can call me direct. And I'll tell you why that's important. It's a single point of contact. I'm taking responsibility. I sold it to him. I want to be responsible for his success and happiness with it. I don't want him on the phone, calling an 800 number, talking to someone, you know, who knows where, that just started this week, and try to figure out his problems. That doesn't work with me. What you've got to do is step up, stand in front of that client, take the bars and the arrows, and solve his problems. Don't pass the buck to someone else. That's not the right call. And solutions come from a personal touch. That's just my philosophy. Now, I may be all wet, that's just, you know, we all have opinions, that's what we have. But I don't like to cut corners in that realm for that reason, because I want business to come from it. But I also want a happy client, that's all. In conclusion, I will tell you this. Going the extra miles pays big dividends. If you ever ask a client after he's left you why he left you, he felt you lost interest and you no longer cared. And that is a mistake extraordinary. Do not do it. Stay in front of your clients. Always try to do things that work out for their benefit, not yours. And make the client a happy client. He'll stay with you forever. Unless he retires, closes the business, he's mine. Thanks very much, Toastmasters.